Welcome back, folks. This is Playa de Fenals or Playa de Fenals here in Lloret de Mar. Absolutely stunning. Look at that beach. Isn't it fantastic? There's people out, families. What a wonderful day to spend a Sunday, and we're going to head right over there to the end of the beach, and I'm going to take you guys with me. All right, folks, so let's get walking. What a wonderful view that is. And let's pick up the speed here. Lots of people sitting in the shade here. And just have a look at that. Isn't that wonderful? So let me just turn the camera around. Hey folks, it's me, Jassy. Welcome back. Just going to navigate this people traffic here. We're here for another beach walk, and we're going to go right to the end here in Playa de Fenals in Lloret de Mar. And I got to say, I'm having an absolute blast. The time is 12:28. The temperature must be about 26 degrees. So I've walked down from where my hotel is, and I'm going to take a walk along this beach. And folks, let me just stop here a second. Have a look at that. Isn't that wonderful? So there's a slight saltiness in the air. There's a cool breeze coming from the ocean here. I can see people paddle boarding. There's some jet skis out there, some boats in the distance, and the sand is coarse like the other beach was. So let's take a walk down and I'll show you what it's like here. So we got a Maina restaurant here on the right hand side. So there are a few shops around here. I'm just going to go past this arch bit here, and then we'll get back to the beach. So it looks like there's a hotel just ahead of me, the Surf Mar, Hotel Surf Mar, and you've got a number of restaurants here as well. So let's just take a quick, oh, there's a jetty here. I'm not going to go right the way down to the end of the beach, but I'll walk down this bit here so you guys can get a view of what it's like here. I'm not going to go right onto the sand and not too close to people to protect their privacy. And that is your view of the beach. And you've got lots of bins around, and it's very well kept from what I can see. So that is a shot of the beach. So let's just go back and continue along the beach here. So like I said, there are a number of shops and apartments here. There's probably Airbnbs here as well. And here's a quick map of where we are. And I'd say we're probably just around here somewhere. Oh, there we are. We're just there. All right. And what we'll do is let's walk down and see if we can find any gems. There's a little ice cream shop here if you guys want ice cream. And there's a restaurant over there, Zalok. I'm assuming that's Greek. I'm assuming that's Greek, folks. Need to brush up on my pronunciations. And that's another shot of the beach. So it's quite a wide beach. I'd say it's probably about maybe 2 kilometers, 1 or 2 kilometers. That is the lifeguard area over there, and you can see the green flag is out today. So wonderful day. It's a little cloudy, as you can see in the sky. There's a few scattered clouds, but the sun is out, and it's a lovely day. So it should be a short walk today, and I just want to call out the Hotel Surf Mar. There it is. So if you're looking to stay in this hotel, there's the Hotel Surf Mar. I can't see how many stars that is, but that's right opposite the beach. Well, it looks like you can do some tours here as well. So they go to Costa de Mar, Calela, Penida, Santa Susana. So that's the tour place. There's actually another tour place here as well. So if you guys want to get some, excursions, you can do that here. Boats and things like that. And we've got a, what looks like a little shack bar here as well. So there's the shack bar. What's it called? Fennels, Feel the Beach. English breakfast for €9.40. Tomato, toast, bacon, beans and sausages for €9.40. All right. Let's see if we can see some of the other stuff on the menu there. So it looks quite reasonable. Calamari for $10.90, and you've got paella 17 per person. Fish for steamed mussel for $10.60. All right, that seems pretty reasonable. All right, so you can get all your breakfast and your lunch here. So that is the Fennel Beach Bar. Let's continue this way. Loads of apartments back there, but I'm not going to go to the apartment area. I'm just going to do the end of the beach and then continue. So there are some what looks like toilet facilities there as well on the beach. So if you guys want to have a look, it's WC 5 meters, Office of Tourism, first aid post, access points for accessibility, and the toilets again, and a mini club for the kids as well. So these are some of the facilities as well. That's like the fastest jog ride I've ever seen, ever. That guy was going fast. Another shot of the beach here, folks. Have a look at that, it's so beautiful. It's like a house, like a villa up the top there. That's amazing, I need to get something like that. Some volleyball going on there as well. And there we go, we've even got a tractor on the beach as well. Why is there a tractor on the beach? I wonder if it's to actually just level the sand when everyone's off the beach at night time. I can only assume that's why it's there, just to level the sand out. So lovely day here in Lloret de Mar. So let's turn the camera around. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this little walk here in Lloret de Mar. Beautiful beach here as always. So hopefully this is a nice and relaxing walk here if you're thinking of coming here, or maybe you've been here in the past and you want to just reminisce and see what it's like now. So hopefully this gives you an idea of that. So you'll be welcomed by this lovely tractor and a lovely beach and loads of water sports here as well. So really, really nice beach here. And I couldn't say if there's many tourists here or if the majority of people are local. That's just a sign to say don't smoke on the beach. Well done, the council. We've got some more shops and restaurants here. So that's the Bistro restaurant there. That's the Bistro. Let's see if we can have a quick look at that. So it's a slightly larger restaurant compared to some of the other ones. And there's no menu out here. Okay, I can't show you the prices unfortunately. I'll have to go pick a menu up. So let's just go back onto the beach bit. And oh, look at these trees, they're nice, aren't they? Very well manicured. There's a lovely promenade as well. I'd say it's very accessible from what I can see at this part. There's the toilets if you need it, and lifeguard information there. And what we'll do is let's just show you the beach one more time. Isn't that wonderful, eh? Fantastic little beach. It's like a really nice ship out there. You can see that ship in the distance, like just over there. Look at that, that's going pretty fast. All right, let's carry on walking. There's some beautiful houses and villas up the top there. That looks like another apartment there. That says Rigal 1956, 5-star. That's a 5-star hotel here. I wonder if I can just pan up for you guys, just show you what it's like. Let's see if I can do that. Look at that. Rigal 1956, 5-star hotel here. That's pretty cool. All right, so let's continue here and enjoy this awesome walk here on Playa de Fenals. And I gotta say, it's a very lovely, well-kept beach. There's bins dotted along all the way, so no excuse for people to throw their rubbish into the sea. It's the last thing anyone should do, really. Just take your litter, pop it in the bin. If there's no bin, take it with you. And that's not just for this beach, it's any beach in the world. Okay, let's continue here. So interesting beach. I don't think I've seen anything like it before, because you've got this lovely kind of cliff face on the right hand side and lots of trees as well. I mean, I don't think I've seen anything like it. Maybe there's little bits of Tenerife that are like this as well, that have like the trees and some greenery overlooking the beach, and parts of Ibiza as well too, and Mallorca as well. But these are lovely trees. They look like the pine trees you get all over Spain. Yeah, they look like the pine trees, but they're massive, these ones. So there's another beach bar that we've come across here. So there it is. This might be a good place for me to grab a drink in a bit. So that's called Malma. Yeah, it's called Malma Beach Bar. So check out Malma Beach Bar if you get a chance. There it is. It's just overlooking the beach here. I'll give you a shot of it. So Malma Beach Bar. Yeah, I think that's a good place for me to grab a drink in a little bit. I've only just come out, guys, and let me just turn the camera. So I've actually just left the hotel a little while ago. Actually, I just had this massive breakfast, just got there in time. So there's a bit of a lie-in for me today. I didn't get going till like 12 o'clock. So I was so tired from yesterday's walking for like a few hours in the afternoon, and then siesta, and then walking again at night time. And I found an amazing salsa band from Cuba, and do check out my video on that. I should have already published it by now, but check out the salsa band. They were absolutely amazing. Until then, let's take another look at the beach here. So you've got loads of boats here. They look like some little, you know, there's a rubber dinghy. That's about my kind of budget if I was going to buy one. You know, if there's a boat that Alan would, you know, navigate, it'll be that one. He'd captain that one, Captain Alan. And then Pat, if you're watching, Pat, I think maybe like one of these canoes would suffice. We can all go sailing together. All right, so a big shout out to all the subscribers, Pat from Ireland, Alan's Homemade Blog, Tim and Webby from Tenerife, and all the other awesome YouTubers that I collaborate with. Massive shout out to you guys. Thanks so much for your help and support. I appreciate it. So lots of ice cream places dotted along the way, so that's very good. And we're just going around this chicane here on the beach, and we're almost at the end of it, I would say. So this is going to be a quick walk so you can see what Playa de Fenals looks like here in Lloret de Mar. It's a short walk from my hotel, say approximately 12 minutes up a hill. So you do need to be reasonably fit, but look at that. That's absolutely stunning. Look at the forest up there, guys, with all the trees and everything. It's very lush and green here, and that's just awesome. I don't think I've seen a beach like it. A very well kept beach. I think if you want somewhere tranquil to just chill out and relax and enjoy yourself, you know, this would be that beach. Really nice. It does have a bit of a kind of slope. It slopes right down, but you can see people out, and the swimming areas are clearly marked. And look at this rocky bit at the end. All right, we got to get to this rocky bit here. Look at that. That's so awesome to see how the sea and the ocean has eroded the cliff face there. Well, it's not a cliff face, it's more of a cliff slope. However, you can clearly see like 3 different sections to that cliff area, and where the sea has eroded that part of the beach over time. Absolutely stunning, man. That looks like something out of like maybe something in Portugal or other parts of Spain, or maybe even Durdle Door in England. It's definitely got that Durdle Door vibe, I would say. And lots of people in this area. Wow, that's absolutely stunning, that is. Looks like a fantastic place to hang out for the day. That's cool, and they got like loads of families out there as well, enjoying themselves on this part of the beach. So really, really nice. And there's a little shack here. So just come up to the shack bit. We got an area where you can have some drinks. Why is there no one sitting there? I might go sit there. It'll be a cool area to sit. And a lovely bar area here. It's called Punta Gabi. Punta Gabi looks like a cool and colourful place to hang out. And you got the Seville area here. Okay, I'm not sure how I'm going to go over that, but is there like someone, I don't know if there's like an emergency thing that's happened here. So I'm just going to stop recording this part and I'll pick it up in a second. Okay, it's fine guys, everything is fine there. There was no emergency here. It was just like a bit of traffic here. The divers were behind me, so yeah, everything's okay and everyone's okay here. Guys, I'm just going to spin the camera around, have a look at this beach. It's absolutely stunning here. And just have a look at the rocks here. Look at that, isn't that amazing? And that is your view of the beach today at Playa de Fenals. And let's just go over to the rocky bit if I can. I'm just going to stay on the upper level here and have a look at that. Alright, and that is your view today. Alright, so that is the beach, folks. Alright folks, so hopefully you've enjoyed that awesome walk here in Playa de Fenals. That was the beach area. Here it is. Come and check this out. It's a beautiful beach. It's a short walk. You can probably do it in about 15-20 minutes or so. So with that guys, I'm going to end this vlog, although as always my journey continues. Alright, and that is Lloret de Fenals beach here in Lloret de Mar. See you guys soon.